Objective is still solving systems of equations by elimination. We'll do some practice today, and then you'll have a practice test tomorrow and a real test on Friday. Where do I go first on this problem? If you're thinking about doing this, multiplying this by 4 and this by 5, then you've skipped over this. You have two 4y's, so you can cancel the y's. There's no need to eliminate the x's. And since I have two positive 4y's, would I have to add or subtract them to get 0? Subtract. So when I subtract, I need negative 5 minus 4. What is negative 5 minus 4? Negative 9. So negative 9x, and these cancel out. What is 26 minus 44? Negative 18. So we will do negative 18 divided by negative 9 and get an answer of what for x? 2. So we have 2 for x, and we're going to have to plug that back into one of the two original equations in black. I am going to use the bottom one. So 4 times 2. Don't plug 2 in for y. We didn't solve for y. Plug it in for x. Plus 4y equals 44. Simplify to get 8 plus 4y equals 44. And move that 8 to the right side, make it minus 8. You come up with a 36. And divide that 36 by 4 to get an answer of 9. So your solution is 2, 9. We're going to multiply by 2 and 5 because we have a 2 here, and 5 because we have a negative 5 there, but we're not going to use the sign. We're just going to multiply by 5. So when I do that, I end up with this. I have a negative 10x minus 6y equals 66, and on the bottom, a 10x minus 25y equals negative 38 times 5 is the same thing as a negative 150 plus a negative 40. So that would be a negative 190. So we have opposites here. Opposite signs means you're going to add. So these will cancel out to 0. And then negative 6 plus a negative 25 is a negative 31. Or a positive 66 plus a negative 190 is going to give me a negative 124. Divide a negative 124 by negative 31 and come up with a y value of 4. So if y is 4, I need to plug it back into one of those two original equations at the top. I'm going to use the bottom one. So it should be 2x minus 5 times 4 equals a negative 38. Simplify it to get 2x minus 20 equals negative 38. Move the minus 20 to the right side and you get plus 20. Negative 38 plus 20 is a negative 18. Divide that, negative 18, by 2 and get an answer of negative 9. So your solution should be negative 9, positive 4. you have a 3 and a 2, a 5 and a 3. So nothing matches up. I'm going to eliminate the x's by multiplying the top equation by this number, 2, and the bottom equation by this number, 3. So multiply by 2 here and by 3 there. When you do that, you end up with 6x plus 10y equals 100. And then on the bottom, 6x plus 9y equals 93. So we have 6's, 2 positive 6's. That means if you subtract them, they will cancel out. And then do 10 minus 9, which is just 1. So 1y equals 100 minus 93, which is 7. So you have your answer for y immediately. I will plug that into this equation and come up with 2x plus 3 times 7 equals 31. Simplify it to get 2x plus 21 equals 31. Move the plus 21 to the right, change the operation, and that'll leave you with a 10, which you will divide by 2 to come up with 5. So your final answer should be 5, 7. We have 5 and 1, 3 and 5, so nothing matches up. You could do it this way. You could multiply the bottom by 5 so that the y's will match up, which means the top would stay the same, and on the bottom you would get this. 25x plus 5y equals 120. If I add these two together, these will cancel out to 0. Negative 3 plus 25 is 22. And negative 32 plus 120 would be an 88. So x equals 88 divided by 22. That's a 4. And put that 4 back in. I'm going to put it in on the bottom. 5 times 4 plus y equals 24. So this is 20 plus y equals 24, and move that 20 to the right, change the operation, and get a 4. So your final answer for this system is 4, 4.